continuing saga with the 911 SC. You would have seen from the previous video that we had it comprehensively cleaned in the wheel arches, so we can really assess the damage. Now, when we spoke to Matt initially, we needed to be in a position that we could anticipate any of the issues, which is why we quoted him the quotes that we gave him. Now, the flip side is that if we had basically not anticipated something, or had anticipated something and then it didn't materialise, then we would have had additional margin. So let's find out how we've done. So we've got a bit of a list here of things that are to do on the car. But before we get into that, let's have a close look at the under the wheel arches.
Okay, so the bottom of the wing here is rusted, as you might be able to see in the video. Okay, and then there's this rust here, which needs to be investigated. It doesn't seem to be rotten. And then if we look up around here, and that all looks good. Now we know the wings are rotten on this, as you can see. Okay, kidney bowl this side is questionable. And then if we start looking up in here, that looks good. That's the door catch there. A bit rusty. And then the boot release cable, or outer cable, is a bit rusty there, as you can see. And right up in the corner there, it's a little bit rusty too. And then if we look all the way along, see a rust spot there. Again, doesn't look like it's rotten, it doesn't feel like it's rotten. And then if we keep moving back, it just needs a bit of a tidy up, really. Looks pretty good around there. They can rot on those bumper dampers, but that one looks okay. And so kidney bowl, there's a hole in the bottom of it there, you can see. So if we just move up, and then just moving up, and you can see there a little bit of rust on the left. Again, it's not rotten, but it might be a complete kidney bowl, which we won't know till we really have a go at it. And then moving up into the corner, you can see it's a bit rusty there. I'm really starting to wonder whether we're going to take the rear wings off as well. Okay, then moving along. And there's a little bit of rust there. And then the top of the oil tank, rust there. But that would have to be oil tank out. And then, from what I can see here, looks okay. So, like the other side, pretty rusty. And if we have a look round, so here, more rust. It doesn't feel rotten, but again, the wings are going to have to come off. And we'll address that then. Yeah. Not too bad, really.
Okay, so what we're going to do in the face of the bodywork, we are going to effectively need a client to sponsor the rebuild of this car. So in the meantime, what we're going to do now is we are going to get the car functional, so serviceable. So we've got a list here. So anti-roll bars, so we need to sort those out. And you see the bushes, and also the braking system. Although we've unseized it, it needs a bit more work on that. So we need to reseal that, and then coming towards the back of the car, we've got a gearbox oil leak there. Also, we've got the heater vents to sort out as well. So actually, they look a lot worse than they are. So we can get those functioning properly. As part of the build, obviously they will be replaced, but for now, we can get those operating. We can probably just fettle that a little bit. Do some work also on getting the car running a little bit better.
So that's running lumpy. You hear that pop back?
Yeah.
That's why we're going to put a pop-off valve in here. So I'm going to see if I can get it running a little bit better now by adjusting the mixture. Okay, so we're going to change the pop-off valve on SSE to prevent the airbox exploding. So what this does, if it does have a backfire into the inlet manifold, that pops up and releases the pressure rather than blowing the box to bits. So you need one of those, some glue and a 51mm hole cutter.
Right.
See, there's no hose clip on there,
Okay, Okay, so we've had a look at the car. We've got it running better. We've effectively put it back together, so we've got a new air filter in there. You can see from previous videos that we've effectively done a service on it. I think we need to change the spark plugs, but apart from that, it's had a service. And it's now running well. I'm going to leave the bodywork to one side for a moment, because obviously it's the elephant in the room. But in terms of the things we've got to do on it, we've got to do the anti-roll bar bushes, we've got to do the petrol tank clean-up, heater vents, got to change the gearbox oil because it's not going into gear massively well, tailpipe dent to do, we've got to change the steering wheel back to standard, gear knob back to standard, got to change the stereo for a period one. Right, so the stereo that came in it was this one. And we have a period stereo, which is this one, and it comes with a cage, so we're going to sort that out. While I'm here as well, the toolkit is a little grubby, so this all needs to be sorted out. As you can see, it's in a bit of a state, but the car did come with the original compressor, which is pretty cool. That's nice. So we've got that to do. Back to the list. What else have we got? The speakers, they're not massively standard and they jar a little bit. Near side door pockets missing, offside rear pockets broken. The seat's stiff to move backwards and forwards. We've got a slow window operation on the near side. Carpets are missing. Wipers won't park. Headlamp crack. Front headlamp bezel. Jeez. That one, the famous bezel. That's got to go on. What else have we got? Front gas struts because the bonnet's closing. And then the offside mirror, door mirror is loose. And then we've got near side indicators are not working. Sunroof seal needs changing. Rear demister doesn't work. The lenses are all cracked. Number plate lamp near side is not working. Gas struts aren't working, which is why we've got the broomstick. And the fan belt needs replacing. But at least it's idling now. We've got a pop-off valve and we can move it around. So we've got quite a number of things to do on the car. We'll keep you posted.